Welcome to Grilling to Get Away, the podcast for backyard grillers who want to escape the everyday and fire up the flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or just learning your way around the grill, we're here to share tips, tricks, and recipes that will make your next BBQ unforgettable. We'll talk meats, marinades, and even some mouth-watering sides. Plus, we'll answer your grilling questions and dive into everything you need to turn your backyard into the ultimate grill zone. So grab your tongs, fire up that grill, and let's get started. This is Grilling to Get Away, your go-to podcast for all things barbecue. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast. Here's my buddy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, what's going on, man?
Not much. How about you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Happy first day back at school.
First day back
Had to drop the kids off this morning.
Yeah.
Now we're back into kind of our regular routine as well.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
It's quiet around the house. I was like, kind of like, running around. I'm like, huh. This is weird again.
It is, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not, Dad, I kind of breakfast. Dad, can I eat this? Dad, hey, what are we going to do today, Dad? Going to work.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
What do you mean? It's time to work.
Yeah. But, yeah, dude, back to school already.
Man.
Like, we just kicked off Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
Right, man. It went by real fast.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy.
We hit May. It was funny because I was looking at my phone real quick this morning. I pulled up pictures of the kids last day of school. I was just out there taking those pictures of them and then all of a sudden, man,
it's
back
fall.
to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the weather's turning on us.
It's been beautiful. Yeah, it's been great.
Absolutely beautiful out.
Yeah, man. Was at the Brewer game yesterday.
Yeah.
Did a little
I know. Dollar hot dogs.
Dollar hot dogs. So get this, buddy.
How many did you eat? 10?
I didn't have any.
You went with $10.
You think I'm an animal? You think I'm an animal? You haven't been to AmFam Field when it's a dollar hot dog day.
I sure have.
There was lines all day, all game, like literally all game lines at every single hot dog station.
Sure.
And like the third inning, they gave like a running tally of like how many hot dogs they'd sold already. Third inning, over 36,000. This was the third inning, man. Can you imagine? I bet you they sold over 100,000 hot dogs. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, dollar hot dogs.
Yeah.
There's a business idea for you, Ben.
Yeah.
That could scale.
Yeah.
Dollar hot dogs.
Dollar hot dogs. Will we make any money?
I don't know, man. We could be like the Arizona tea of hot dogs. Yeah.
Oh,
keep it under $1. 99 cents.
99 cents. Yeah, I like that.
But man, it was crazy, dude. So it was a great day. And we'll talk about the backyard bash in a minute. But
did you tailgate?
I did. We tailgated, man. So I bought.
What time was the game?
The game was at 3:00.
Oh, nice.
It was like a 3:10.
Well, I texted you earlier, and you're like, "Oh yeah, we're heading out there now." I thought it was like a 1:30.
Yeah, no, it was a little bit later, which is great.
You're like, "Oh, when we're gonna tailgate," I'm like, pushing it, aren't you?
No, it didn't open like the I think it was like 12:40 is when the gates opened to get into the parking lots, and we got there around 1:30ish. Enough time, man. I brought the 18-inch Weber out there, so that one fits nice in the back of the car.
Sure. Yeah, it's perfect for tailgating.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, and we were just doing some burgers. Like I asked the boys, because we had the previous day at the bash, man. We were heavy meats, sausage, ribs. Yeah. So I wasn't sure like what the boys would be up to, like if they just wanted to hang out and tailgate like light style or whatever. But they're like, no, let's do some burgers. I was like, all right, here we go.
Heck yeah.
So I prepped some burgers here, and man, everything went perfect once we got there. Got the table set up, got the grill set up, got it rolling.
Extra lighter fluid.
Yeah, extra lighter fluid. No, I was surprised, man. There wasn't a lot of grills out there.
On Labor Day?
Yeah, man, I was surprised.
On Hot Dog Day, that's why.
Yeah, it could be. And there's a lot of people with kids and stuff like that. Sure. So like they had like their coolers with like sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah.
So
it was a beautiful day.
It was great. It was great.
Be out there grilling and stuff,
75 sunny, man. So we busted out the Weber.
Light breeze out there?
Light breeze, yeah. And did some burgers hot and fast over the charcoal, man. Great. Yeah. Great. I just threw some wood chips on there for the smoke, just to get it going. Yeah, I did. Yeah. They were right next to us too, man. And they're celebrating like someone's like 70th birthday. So some grandma.
There you go.
Yeah. First day at the Brewer game. Here you go.
There you go. Welcome to it.
Welcome to the tailgate. Yeah. No, but they're nice because they were celebrating. They had a huge cake, and they asked like
Oh,
You guys want any cake?
How many pieces did you get?
Oh, don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Oh, so the boys. Yeah, they'll take one each. Yeah.
Already right there.
That was one of those big old Costco ones. Man.
Sure.
So it's delicious.
Yeah.
But I shared a piece.
Extra frosting.
Extra frosting over here. End piece
over
over here.
The corner. Yeah. Any ice cream too?
Hey, don't offer if you're not going to be. No, but dude, I like these burgers, man. I did like 1/3 pound ones. Like I was just like, I literally like we had I took out 2 pounds of ground beef and I just literally just cut them in thirds.
There you go.
And then I mashed them down with my burger press and then seasoned them with some all ration and then some garlic seasoning, man.
Easy day, man.
Throw them over the coals and like this big, like huge, on the buns, man.
What kind of charcoal were you rolling?
I had some Kingsford left over, so nice. I used that.
That's man. I'll tell you what, too. Like that to me, like it's perfect for tailgating.
Yeah, a little
simple.
Smaller lumps, man.
It is, but it gets there quicker than the B&B. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets up to temp a little faster, so you can easy.
Yeah, it was like because I only did like maybe because 18-inch Weber's got a small surface, and so like I just went like. It's a little under halfway full of my big chimney. Sure. And it took maybe 10 minutes to get it up. And, we're just tossing, playing catch in the parking lot while it's, the coals are rolling. Mm-hmm. And then maybe, spread them out. And I only gave it maybe 5 to 10 minutes because I wanted it hot and fast. So, and I put just a small single layer of the briquettes down and, I let the burgers go. Man, it was good.
Did you put a dry layer down in the grill at all? Like ones that you didn't put into your chimney?
Nope.
To catch?
Nope. Okay. Just straight up the chimney ones because I want it to cool down too.
Yeah.
I do dump them before, and I usually
before you go in or before you.
Because AmFam has the big coal,
very
concrete.
It's very cool that they do that. Yeah. Makes it easy,
So you can just roll your grill over, and toss them out in that big pit, so you can let it cool down. And that's a good tip because as I was tailgating, man, I had my big heavy welding gloves, which is great because like if you're parked a little bit away from like the hot coal area where you dump them out, man, I could just pick up my grill,
carry it right over there,
and you look like a badass.
Hell yeah!
It. Like
you see that?
This grill's 500 degrees and I'm just carrying with my welding gloves.
Can't feel a thing.
Yeah, but I had to educate Everett on it because he's like, I'll do it. Like he's tailgated with me before. He kind of knows the deal, but like he was about to just like wheel the thing over there by himself. I was like, I like the initiative, man, but here, let me do it for you this time. Let me show you how we do it. So he guided me over there so I didn't like run into anybody. And that's why I was looking. I was like, man, there wasn't really anybody tailgating. Yeah. I was like, what's going on here? I shouldn't say tailgate. I mean, grilling out while they're tailgating.
No. There were people tailgating.
Yeah, tailgating, but not people were getting after it, man.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Walking out, it was like, okay. Yeah. Some people stumbling back,
nice. Yeah.
Don't worry, they had people that were taking care of them, but I was like, okay,
Typical Brewers game.
Yeah, Labor Day, getting after it, good to go.
Dollar hot dogs, yeah.
Man, it was a good game. Unfortunately, we couldn't pull it out, but
Did you stay for the whole thing?
We stayed till about the 8th inning, and then we kind of got out of there because it was still pretty packed in there, and like we had to get home. School starts. So we were listening to it on the way back. So I think we got home right as the ending. So kind of perfect timing. It was a great day. The boys were kind of done too because the bash. They were out there for the bash all day, and it kind of took a lot out of them. So I was kind of asking them. I was like, "Hey, you guys want to stick around to the end?" Because we were kind of at the eighth inning already. Like I could go either way.
Yeah.
And like Crosby's next to me, he's like, "What time is it?" And he starts yawning, and then the other boys kind of look like they're beat. And I was like, "All right, hey, I just made the decision. Let's go. Let's get out of here." Surprisingly, like the parking lot was still pretty full, so not a lot of people left early. So we got out of there real quick. So it was good. But did you get a chance to grill at all yesterday? At all?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah, we did. So my parents were in town, so we did just some breakfast. So. It's funny. After the bash, I swung through the grocery store on the way home, and I picked up just some jalapeno cheddar brats.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get enough sausage during the day.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Could have probably taken some home with you.
I know. So I did Southwest style potatoes.
Okay.
So I just seasoned with our Southwest style seasoning.
Southwest seasoning. Okay.
Yeah, shell back. So hit them with that. Did the potatoes with that, and then just in the cast iron, and then I threw in I took the brats and I cut the casing off. I saw some teams doing that yesterday, and I
cut the casing off.
I don't do that very often. I'll be honest with you. I usually leave them in. And,
yeah.
But I was like, all right, well,
try it out.
So cut the casing off, man. threw the meat in there with that, and then just did some eggs, kind of, like just whisked them up, kind of scrambled them around and stuff, and then threw that in there too, dude. And just a big dirty like
nice
breakfast, potatoes, meat, eggs. Threw some cheese in there, some sour cream, called it a day.
Delicious.
Yeah, yeah, real hearty and stuff. So yeah, man, that's what we did. We had some BLTs for dinner. The kids decided. Yeah, that's what they wanted. So I didn't do those on the grill though, which was fine.
No worries, man. But now that school's starting and the bash is over with, our summer schedule kind of winds down a little bit, so we have a little bit more time, man. I'm looking forward to getting out and doing some longer low and slow cooks, man. I got that new Brinkman smoker that I'm looking to try out, man.
Test out.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do on there yet, but it's sitting there staring at me. So stay tuned. We'll see what we do in the fall. Coming up on soup and chili season.
Dude, yeah,
so we're about to get into it. But man, let's talk about the bash. So we over the weekend on Sunday we had our 5th annual backyard bash at Explorium Brew Pub. It's a competition, backyard style competition, and we had 20 teams out there cooking ribs and sausage. So ribs is more traditional style, bone in, classic, presentation, and then the sausage is an open category. So the teams can present that and cook it however they'd like. And there were some great cooks out there, man.
Dude, they're all great, man.
So we want to just talk about, man, ones that stood out to us. They all stood out because they all did amazing things, but just the ones that I think people were talking about the most. Anything that stands out in your mind right away when I say backyard bash?
From this weekend?
This weekend.
Yeah, dude. So it was fun. I was kind of trying to recap it this morning. Because like as we're going through it, I mean, you try and like we're not always like right there with the teams and stuff. Trying to like watch from afar, and
because we're kind of organizing stuff, making sure it stays on track.
You talk to a lot of people.
People want to,
but like you said, making sure everything's okay, and then, we running back and forth, getting stuff, and making sure that we have everything we need. And but dude, there was one team that they wrapped their ribs. Like, so they seasoned them and stuff, and then they wrapped them in banana leaves.
Banana leaves, yeah.
Did you see that?
I did, yeah.
Did you try those ones?
I did, yeah. It was good.
Did you taste the banana on there?
I couldn't, no.
Okay, because I didn't try them.
So Aaron, Big Kahunas was the name of the team, but so he was telling me a little bit more about it afterwards because we did jiu-jitsu together. So like one of the jiu-jitsu instructors spent a lot of time in Hawaii. So like he was trying to get inspiration from that, like a kind of a Hawaiian style, like ribs. So like, trying to get that flavor down, like with like a little bit of like, I guess you could say like pineapple and stuff like that, but then wrapping it in like banana leaves and stuff like that. So that's where he kind of got the inspiration from like what I understand, what we're just like briefly talking about it. Cause how many people came up and say, did you see what he's wrapping his ribs in? And like, cause it's different, right? It's green. It stands out.
Yeah. Well, like, I was talking to Brandon, like one of the judges about it and stuff. And cause I saw him from afar and I was like, hey man, you see him like wrapping their stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what, like, is it kale? Like what the heck are they doing? Like, and, so that first off, like really stood out to me and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, holy cow. Like,
I never would have thought.
Dude, this is why. So I go back to this all the time. Like, this is why I love this.
Yeah.
Because, like, these guys, like, all these teams, man, just...
They come up with stuff like
that.
It's
right?
so creative.
That I would just never even be like, oh, I wrap my ribs in banana leaves.
Right, yeah.
Like,
where do I even get that?
Yeah, right.
Where do you,
so what, you get those imported? Like,
yeah.
The heck is that?
Yeah.
So super fun, man. Super cool. There's a team like kind of right next to us, and I won't say names or anything like that on this one, but like it was really funny. Like I was standing there, like this was somebody else too. I don't remember now, but I was watching him season him, and I look over and like he had a paper towel and he was like wiping like seasoning off.
Oh no.
Well, like. And the guy was saying, was like, oh yeah, like that's kind of an interesting technique, and like kind of like wiping it in or like wiping it off and stuff, like season first and then take it off and then season again, like take it off, like I was like, I don't think that was really a style, right? like wiping it off, like and I got the guy was next to me was like, oh okay, like I was like, oh, it's interesting, I've never seen anyone do that. Well, I talked to him later about it. And it's like, yeah, he's like, I was wiping them off because like I seasoned them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were kind of like I seasoned like what like spicy.
Yeah.
Now we want to do like kind of a sweet and spicy type. You know? And he's like, you know, I said to the other, like there are a couple of them cooking. He's like, said to one of the guys like, all right, yeah, I got him seasoned. And the guy turns around, is like looks and is like, I see like the bottle that's the season that's there, and it's like almost gone, right? Then there's another bottle over there, and like that didn't get used at all. He's like, dude, you just put like the spicy on twice.
Oh no.
He's like, that's a lot of cayenne, man. So that's why.
Yeah, that's why he's wiping it off. Okay, I got you.
So it wasn't like this like technique.
Okay. It was just like, oh, he's just fixing a mistake. Yeah. See, like when I think about backyard barbecue and what can happen, dude, like I was like, that's the stuff that happens in the backyard, man. Like just a bunch of buddies like going after it, and then like, hey man, like what's going on here, you know? Yeah. So like, and that's like, and they were laughing like because that you can laugh at this competition, right? It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to yell at you because we messed this up type of thing, you know?
What the hell are you doing?
It's like, man, dude, like what the heck, man? Like, we talked about it's kind of like our podcast, man. Like, we talked about this.
Did it again,
you did it again.
You did it again.
Right? Yeah.
I was laughing, man.
Yeah.
Because like they were, you know, I brought them like the Jack.
Yeah.
You know, because they hadn't gotten it yet. And he takes the cap off and he starts like drinking it. Yeah. And he's like, well, we're gonna win best use of Jack because it's in the cook.
Oh, jeez.
In the cook.
I'll have to put a disclaimer on there. It doesn't mean inside the person cooking. Yeah.
So dude, so they thought like, oh man, it was just funny. It was funny. You know, maybe slow down on the Jack before he seasoned the ribs. You know. Like,
yeah.
But
yeah, man, there's this crazy stuff out there, man. Like
I thought it was hilarious, man.
Yeah. People were having a good time getting after it. You know, one of the most unique ones I think we saw, at least from my perspective, that stands out, man, was the sausage egg rolls or the spring rolls.
Yeah, remember we walked up.
When he was rolling them. I was like, "What is happening here?" Because he took the sausage out of the casing, like some of the teams did, and he put like an Asian flair in it, right? So like he mixed it in with some other things, and then he was stuffing that sausage mixture into the spring rolls.
He was putting some jardinera on there for a little bit of heat to it and stuff.
Dude, man, I was like, what is happening? You try them? I did.
They were so good.
They were delicious, man.
So good. Like, Anthony, one of the judges, he was like, I would pay $50 for a plate of these.
and he was and the guy who was doing it, like, he was the barbecue team name that was Bud Days. So like we asked him like, so how many times do you practice this?
This is cool. He's like, yeah, I'm a professional as of last week.
Yeah, he's like, he's been like practicing like for a few weeks.
Right.
You know?
Not even. I just did it for the first time last week and just, I was like, that's awesome.
That's crazy, man. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you come out here and you give it a shot, and guess what, man? You hit it out of the park. You know.
Yeah.
And that was insane, man. It was really good. Like, I'll get like after all the judging's done, because we do blind judging, so we don't like.
And we're not part of the
judging.
We're
not part of the judging.
We have nothing to do with it. Like
we don't tell. Nobody knows what number's what. So I went back after, and he had some left over. I was like, "Hey man, can I try one?" Because I didn't try it till after everything was done. And he had like a sweet and sour sauce to dip it in too, man.
Yeah,
it was delicious, man.
Yeah, it looked like ketchup, didn't it? The sauce
was it, or was it a marinara?
I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it was delicious.
Yeah, it was a sauce. Some kind of dipped it in, and it was great. Yeah.
But it looked literally just like ketchup. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But then I was like, what was that?
But like that type of stuff. Like again, like I would have never thought about it. Other stuff like there was like
party ribs.
Party ribs, which is awesome. Like trying something different, which is great. I'll be honest. Like there were so many ribs out there that I tried that they're all fantastic. It's definitely hard to be a judge in this comp because it's just like the level, the bar just keeps getting raised and raised and raised.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. There's a lot of sides this year with like beans, baked beans. Over our buddies at Over the Top did like a pork belly. Did you have some of that?
I had a little bit.
That was great. That was melt in your mouth. Pork belly, as a side to go with like their meatloaf. They did it like a meatloaf.
Yeah, I didn't have any.
I tried it, man.
Was it good?
It was great.
Yeah,
because they had the meatloaf. They put a little bit of sauce on top. I forget what the sauce was, but then
because they mixed in a little ground beef in it too, right?
Yeah, and then they gave you like a little pork belly on top of it. So like, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Nice.
Again, one of those things like they made like 4 or 5 loaves of like this sausage meatloaf type of thing, almost like an over the top type of chili type of thing, like meatloaf. But it was delicious. A lot of the ribs were great. I'm trying to think of what else kind of stood out to me.
Let's see, dude. So one guy's made pizza. They made
the
sausage.
The sauce, Chunky Ray's, I thought it was.
They made pizza, and that was super.
That was unique,
really, really good.
So they made like
Great
a dough,
pizza.
and then they used the sausage as like the topping of the pizza.
Smoked the sausage, and they cut it real nice and like thin, and then put it in. Smoking doobies, man. Like they had the little biscuit. Did you try like the cheddar biscuit and stuff?
I didn't try that.
It was really good.
Yeah,
it was really good. And so I was kind of over talking to him while he was cooking and stuff, and he kind of cut the sausage up, right? And they were like, I don't know, maybe like 3 to 4 inches kind of in length and stuff. And I think he said he grabbed like 2 wheels, and so he cut it up like that, and then was smoking it like that, and then he pulled them, put them in a big tin, and then he poured like a bunch of ice on it. And let it like rest like that, and then he was gonna cook it on. I think he had like kind of a small Blackstone, and he was gonna put them on that and like to kind of crisp like the skin up. I was like, okay, cool, man. Like I've never poured like ice on stuff like that. You know, it's just but yeah, and so he had it, and he was making like what was it, a bourbon, and then he had he powderized I think a ghost pepper. So it had like, and I tried the sausage. It had a real nice, real good kick to it. Nothing outrageous or anything. But then he paired it up and like kind of had it standing up like on the sausage and or on the biscuit and stuff too. And like that was really cool. That was really good. What else, dude? I know there was a team that took like the sausage out of the casing as well, and they kind of made like those patties. But then like had it like almost like a little bowl, and they put like a dollop of cream cheese and jalapenos. So it was like a jalapeno popper. Style. Like, delicious. I didn't try that.
I didn't get a chance to try it either.
There's so many teams like they had so much stuff. Like I didn't try the mac. All right, my son had the mac and cheese. Both of our boys had 3 bowls?
Sure, I'm sure. Yeah, they kept going back.
They each had it. I know at least 2 for sure. I tried that just real quick because he didn't really want to share a whole lot. So, but yeah, the boys were like, mac and cheese needs to be part of this next year. Dad. I was like, well, we'll talk.
We'll talk. Yeah, mac and cheese category. Best mac. Maybe we can find somebody to sponsor that for us.
Maybe. Kraft.
Kraft cheese.
No. Velveeta.
Yeah. No. Maybe some local. Well, we're in Wisconsin. Maybe we can find a local dairy or something like that.
But yeah, dude. I mean, there is so much. There's so much.
And like after we're done judging, man, and you and I kind of have a little time to breathe, and we're kind of walking around. Like, you know how many people just come up and hand me like boats of food? Like, here, try this, try. And then so you're trying to like try it, and then like
walk away. Like, someone made pico de gallo. Made some salsa out there. Like.
And they had like some of the teams had like palate cleansers too, so like they mix like their own drinks and stuff like that. So like they'll hand you a drink afterwards and just like, oh yes, just cleanse your palate a little bit, you know, so you can try something else. So that's cool.
Dude, I want to make sure that we touch on this too. Like Monster Boys, like dude's wife just had a baby like 8 o'clock the night before. And there he was, 8 o'clock.
There he was. By himself.
Like,
obviously his buddy was going to get something because they forgot something, but
they had to go get more pellets. Maybe I guess his mind was somewhere else. I guess imagine why. Like,
that was crazy.
Crazy.
Like, new baby, and then he still shows up to the competition at 8 a.m. ready to go. And they always do a fantastic job of you know what they're cooking. They always got their monster juice out there, their green monster juice.
I know. I was talking to one of the judges. And he was going to take his son to like, have a drink. I'm like, wow.
I might want to double check. What's in there? No, I think it's family friendly.
I'm not positive.
Okay.
But if it is,
maybe the front facing is, maybe there's another one in the back.
Sure.
That's
I don't know.
Adults only.
I don't know. But like I saw a bottle going into one, so I'm not sure.
I guess
it's from afar too. So
I saw some kids coming up, so I'm like, I don't know.
Hey, well.
All right. Well, where are your parents at?
Yep. Well, dude.
But no, man, like I'm trying to think, you know, what else we saw out there, man. We had a bunch of teams out there that like this was like either their first or second time. which was awesome. Like we had a team that literally like lived across the street, and they were just wheeling their smokers across the parking lot. Man, like this is the backyard.
This is it.
This is it right here.
They watch when they were leaving somewhere, like, and stuff. Man, it's hilarious.
Dude, it's just like you wheeling your smoker over to your neighbor's house, you know, and getting ready to do a cook, man. Right. So I was like, man, that made my day. And that started off right away at like 7 o'clock in the morning. You see two dudes just wheeling their smokers across the parking lot.
Yeah.
I was like, heck yeah. I was like, well, this is the backyard comp, man.
Yeah, it was funny because Matt and his wife from, Big Green Egg were out there and stuff, and she was like, are they walking? I was like, yep.
Yeah, sure are.
They are. Welcome to it.
Welcome,
Yeah, it was her first time out there.
Yeah.
Marsha and stuff like that. So it was her first time. They cooked. They did some ribs and stuff, too.
Dude, it was crazy, man. They had their cool event, or their cool game out there.
Yep.
You take a golf club and you can make a donation. Obviously, all the donations go to Fisher House, Wisconsin. You could try and win a green egg. Like if you chip it into one of the green eggs that they have out there. And if you miss it, you could still get entered in to win a gift card. But we had 3 people make it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we drew a name, and somebody won a green egg. Like I think it was a mini one, but one of those mini green eggs. Still, that's a solid.
Cool. Yeah, solid win.
Solid win.
Yeah. They did some ribs.
They did some party ribs.
You had the outdoor guys too. They had the pizza oven rolling. Did you try that pizza?
Oh, I did. Of course.
Too. It was pretty good. Pretty solid.
Yeah, big shout out to the Big Green Egg guy, Matt and Marsha
Egging
for Heroes for bringing their trailer out there and cooking, and being a judge again, Matt, and then Nick and Josh from Outdoor Lifestyles here in Oak Creek. They got a store there that has a lot of grills and rubs and sauces and gun safes and stuff like that. But they rolled out there with their pizza oven. They had a chef out there slicing up some pizzas like freshly made right there. Yeah. It was delicious. So shout out to those two businesses that came out and supported. They definitely didn't have to do that. It adds to the experience, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, and Brandon from Rosman's
was out there helping us out with some generators
for us and stuff. Had his wife bring it out because we
had more teams requesting electricity this year, which is great. Good problems to have. More teams, more electricity is needed. So he was on top of that for us. And then, we had, Anthony from Lit Beard out there, Jason from Moondust out there, veteran-owned businesses. So, again, just adding to that experience. Ward and Vanna, Rusty's, yep. And then just the folks at Fisher House came out there, share more about what they do. And
they were a trip, man.
Yeah, they're always a good time.
We had Angie as a judge and stuff, and they just kept bringing food, and she was like saving something to take to the other guy. Thinking man, I was like, are you done with, I went to go grab her plate, are you done? And she's like, no, let me get you a gold box.
Yeah, get you to gold box for the judges,
yeah. So, they were a trip, man, they were pumped. It was good to have them out there and stuff. And obviously, Tim, he kind of, we had we had to start off with 8 judges.
We had 8 judges.
So we were kind of circling, doing 3, 3 judges per box. So having 8, and then obviously with 3, luckily Tim was there, and he bellied up to the table and he stepped right in, man. And
so we were able to get through that. It worked
out,
Man, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, right? So we had more teams. We did have another set of judges, so we had one more set of judges. So, I'll say we got through all judging within 15 minutes. It was insane. So I guess we could say we kind of had the process down a little bit. So, but no, it was great, man. The judges did a fantastic job. CG with the raffles and stuff, helping us out with that again. And then just all of our volunteers that helped out, just making the day possible.
And then Mike and Joan
at Explorium, and all that they do.
Did you? So I was talking to Rob real quick. Your father.
Yeah.
And he goes, Ben, these people were over at Walmart, and had no idea what was going on over here, but they could just smell
it.
The barbecue.
Yeah.
So they came over. They just came over.
That was great.
Ended up, dude he was a Marine.
Yeah.
And I think he bought a shirt or something and stuff too, but had no idea what was going on. But they were across the street over at Walmart, could smell it, and decided to come
on over. So. Anthony was driving in. I was just checking in with him, and so when he pulled up, he's like, "Man, I could smell this from the freeway."
Yeah.
He's like, as soon as I got off the freeway, I could smell.
Yeah.
It was like good.
Yeah. Send it out there.
Send it out there. Yeah. And thanks again. If you came out, if you listened to the podcast, if you came out there, we really appreciate you coming out and supporting.
And all the teams too.
All the teams.
Like, we had quite a few. This was their first year.
First
but then we had
time.
a bunch too that this is their
fifth.
second, third, fourth, fifth. I mean,
they've been with us since the start.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that kind of goes to show like the community that's been built there. We're a part of that, but like we're a small part of that. I think it's more like the teams and the people that are there cooking and the families that come out and support them. Making it a nice and welcoming experience, and then Mike and his staff, taking care of all the other stuff, like because, there's things that need to be done during the cooks and stuff, like washing of utensils, aluminum foil, tin pans. Like Mike's staff takes care of a lot of that stuff. Like so, if teams forget that, so. And he doesn't have to do that. Like he doesn't have to let them in and use the kitchen to wash their boards or anything like that. Like, but he opens it up for them, which is awesome. And he's just been very gracious. And him and Joan do a great job helping us.
He did a flyover.
He flies a plane too, so he's part of the flyover.
Yeah, like that. I mean,
a couple warplanes flying over, man.
Like what? It's crazy.
Yes, it is crazy.
It's crazy.
Like that's kind of what we've built here. So
what it's come to,
a lot of great stuff. So congrats. So the overall champion was Bud Days, and that was a group that had the egg roll.
It was super close too, man.
It was. It's always close.
Like 2
yeah,
points
it's all
like
the top three were within like 3 or 4 points of each other. So, and even like the top 10, man, you'll see like there's like maybe 10 points within like the top 10.
Even like community voting and stuff.
The community voting too, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
How many people come out and vote for this stuff. So again, we appreciate people coming out and trying it out and being a part of the competition, but then also coming and support the ones that are cooking and then buying raffle tickets. We're still adding the numbers and things like that and waiting on some numbers to come back, but it looks like it'll be another kind of record year for us as far as attendance and as far as amount of money raised for Fisher House, which is ultimately the goal of this competition is to raise awareness and as much money as we can for a local nonprofit, which we'll continue to do. You'll see us out there, you'll see the Burn Pit logo out there and stuff like that, but this is rarely about us. It's about, the people that we do it for. So, we haven't made a decision yet, Ben, about it, if we're going to do year number 6. But I've seen Explorium says we're going to do it number 6.
There you have it.
So, save the date just in case.
Mark your calendars.
Yeah, mark your calendar. I think it's August 30th.
Is it?
Yeah. Let me just
around the corner.
Just around the corner, yeah. Start prepping now if you're a team, because, man, that was crazy out there.
It was crazy. Like, it just, again.
Yeah, it's August 30th. This is Sunday before Labor Day.
It never fails to amaze me.
2026, man.
It's so with smokers, Greg.
Dude,
some of the rigs
huge.
These guys got are awesome.
These are backyard guys, too.
Yeah.
It's like we talk, you do catering? No, I just had this built.
Or like the one guy, he built like 3 of them himself, It's super cool. Like,
yeah.
I was like talking to somebody and like, they're like, wow, some cool stuff here. I'm like, you guys got to go down and see, like, this guy built like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, that's my cousin. The lady was like, oh, that's my husband. I was like, oh, what, seriously?
What the heck?
That's how lucky you are.
Yeah.
They were just laughing and stuff. So I didn't even realize, I didn't know who they were. They just were asking questions and stuff.
Yeah, man. That's the best part, man. You see so many different styles of and then we even ask questions like, oh, where do you get your wood at? Where'd you get this made at? And some guy had spent like 2 years waiting for one from down in Alabama and stuff like that. Like, so like, and he's got a wood guy down in Kenosha and like, so like if you're ever like, again, like all these teams are very open and transparent for the most part. They might have some secrets with their cook, but like what they're cooking on, like if you want to learn about, Weber's, if you want to learn about Traeger's, Pit Bosses, Green Mountains I saw out there, Master Builts, custom made rigs, it's just crazy the amount of like different styles. Like Blackstones were out there. We had a pizza oven out there obviously this year. They were talking about that. Like so like the green egg, Matt was out there with the green egg. So if you ever want to know and learn about like these different types of smokers, if you're unsure of which one to get next or first one, you can see them in action. You can talk to people and see what they're doing and how they're using them. So that's one of the other added benefits I think of our competition is like everything's out in the open and like the teams are very generous with their time and talking about how they're cooking it, what they're cooking it on, and where they get their stuff from. So I mean that's huge.
We passed me out it was about like 8:30 this year.
Yeah,
So like
so a little bit early.
You can be out there and see the whole thing.
Right.
Start to finish. Turn in time for
see how
the
they're fighting
sausages. 2
o'clock.
Ribs were 2:30. So it's not like they're getting They're not taking the meat the day before. They're not prepping it. Everything's done right out there.
You're gonna see it start to finish. Yeah.
Which is again, it's super cool. The creativity just flows out there.
Yeah, and it's like, we have people say, oh, if you open up, if you're more lenient with like how long the cooks were and all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, but if you really want to test your skill and like have some fun with it, like you should be able to do definitely sausage within like 5 hours, 6 hours. And ribs, man, you can definitely do a nice, awesome set of ribs within that time frame too. So
I think like all the teams took on average about 6 racks.
Yeah, they took more. Yeah.
Like I said, like on average.
Yeah.
I think if not like.
Yeah, because we give them 4, and like because like we have a lot of people come out for the community tasting, which is a big part of our fundraiser with the amount of money we raise for people buying tasting tickets. Yeah, we don't want to run out of meat, so like we tell them we'll give you 4, but please take more if you can. And we had 110 racks this year, and I was like asking people like Matt with the Big Green Egg and like the Outdoor Lifestyle. I was like, hey, you guys want to bring grills? We'll give you ribs because I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for everybody. But man, you told me like we were out, and like Matt had to go across the street to Walmart to buy some ribs because he wanted to cook.
Bought some ribs, yeah.
I was like, man, that was awesome. Yeah. I was surprised by that, dude. It was just awesome. Again, the teams and the folks that come out to cook, man, then you could tell like they're here for more than just winning. They're here for providing a good experience and food for the people that show up.
Right.
So again, another reason for us to be thankful and grateful for the people that come out and support this event.
I want to say too, like, man, a big shout out to our wives for being out there and
families
and supporting, and like all the boys, the kids, like, I mean, dude, it was great to have them out there. I think it's cool, have like, and a lot of these teams have their families there with them, right?
helping and
and a lot of the teams are like family teams or so like it's pretty cool, man, to, like you said, I mean, we do truly call it a backyard bash because like that, again, that's kind of why we started this business. Is we were the backyard guys. We are the backyard guys. It's how we cook for friends and family, and how you and I like kind of really jumped into this, right? It's like cooking just you and me, and obviously for our families together, right? So it was really cool to see that kind of come like full circle, and like like your mom or your dad and was out there and stuff. Like my parents were out there and stuff, and like Becky's mom and dad were out there, and so it's like really like we got like all families like there and stuff. Like, hey, come, like supporting us and coming out to check it out and stuff, man. So like obviously, I mean, we wouldn't be here without all of them. So like huge shout out to them. Appreciate them all coming out and like supporting us. And
we couldn't do it. Like honestly, like I remember back that first year you were gone. It was like just me running around like crazy, and like Becky and stuff, and which is awesome. But just like there's no way we could do this by ourselves. So the volunteers, the people that show up, if you're out there and you're in the area and you have any willingness and want to help volunteer with us, we'd love to have you. Event coordination, raffles, like donating raffle prizes or collecting raffle items for us. The day of, just helping with logistics and coordination. That would help, as if we continue to grow, because I know I talk about it a lot. The amount of positive feedback we got after this one was great. Obviously, there's things we can work on, like with anything, like the backyard bash. Like again, like beginning of the day, you see people rolling up, dragging their grills across the parking lot. You run out of meat, so then Matt has to go across the street to Walmart, and then like during the end, like we're running out of napkins and boats and like food and stuff like that. It's like a backyard cookout, man. Yep. You forget something, you got to go to Walmart.
They had like the tinfoil, and they were just pulling tinfoil and cutting that, and then serving food on that. I was like, man,
you make do with what you got.
They were like, no one was complaining about it and stuff.
It's like, oh, what do I got in the kitchen? Type of thing. Like, how can I make this thing work? So. Obviously, those are things we'll work on and get better at. But like just the fact that like we roll with it, like, and there was nobody there that was like, just like crazy upset. You know what I mean? So like, and then the feedback we've gotten afterwards. So like, we were always open to feedback and improve each year we get out there. So, but like I said, we didn't get into this business to run events and do competitions. We came, this is a fundraiser. So we appreciate all the support that we had from the volunteers and the people that came out. And, each year we'll get a little bit better. But, man, it's kind of great day, though. Great day.
It was awesome, man. It was one of the best ones we've had.
Yeah, I think so. weather-wise, and then just the turnout was amazing. So we'll share pictures and stuff like that as we get them rolling in on the socials. But thanks again to all the teams. Congrats to Bud Days Barbecue and all the other winners for all the other areas of the competition. But stay tuned for announcement on next year. We'll make a decision here within the next couple weeks. But yeah, that's all I had, buddy.
Yeah, solid day.
Yeah.
Solid day. I know, like, driving home, I left, and then, like, my wife took your son.
Yeah.
Our boys left together. I was, like, I drove home. I couldn't even turn the radio off. Like,
No,
I was just, like,
had to sit there and think.
Just kind of let it, like, digest.
Yeah. What the
everything.
what the hell is happening?
Yeah, because it's kind of a whirlwind. Like, this year is probably the most relaxed.
I think so. That was the most, I felt the most relaxed, but.
Judging wise and stuff was super smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just seemed to flow.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there were like bits and pieces. Where
Yeah.
Like, shoot, we forgot this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe write this down.
Right. Yeah.
But like for the most part, super simple, super great. Like lots of people and stuff, and you know, even if you didn't cook or you just kind of came out, happened to come out and try some stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed the food and just had a good time. But yeah. It was cool.
Yeah, man. So now that that's over, now we shift to maple whiskey. So if you ordered, you know, maple whiskey, the pre-orders are going to start going out this week. And then our next event, really, where we're going to be out in the public in person, is Warren's Cranfest, right? Coming up at the end of this month. So I think it's the 22nd, maybe, up in Warren's, Wisconsin. So if you're looking to find us, that's where we'll be at next. And then we got a couple other ones in October, so we'll be around. Otherwise, you can always go out to burnpitbbq.com and check us out and make sure that you know. So it's the 26th to the 28th is when we're going to be in Warren's for Cranfest. Yeah.
Well, and then the weekend after too is at another Cranfest.
Cranfest in Eagle
River.
Yeah. So River. If you're in that area, we'll be out there.
Yeah. I mean, we're excited. That'll be the first time getting up there.
Yeah. And then we got Holy Hill in October.
It's always beautiful.
Christmas markets start coming up. So start thinking about Christmas presents. You know, we got
September.
Yeah, right? I know, man. It's just rolling through.
Kids are back in school.
Yep.
Christmas is just around the corner. So start getting ready.
Yeah, man. Start stocking up too for all the the holidays, like the Thanksgiving and you know, Christmas, the seasonings that you need, all that kind of stuff. But that's all I had, man. Good, solid episode. Thanks again, everybody came out to the Backyard Bash, our 5th one. We couldn't do it without you. Another record in a year. And that's all I got, man.
Solid. I'll say this too. I know a lot of people see Labor Day as like kind of the kickoff to the end of summer, you know.
Right.
But it's not time to put the grills away.
Tailgating season started.
It's
football.
It's still going, so make sure you know keep the grill rolling.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do a series on tailgating coming up here.
Yep, Packers Lions, Greg.
Packers Lions coming up this weekend.
We'll have to talk about that too.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right, take it easy.